Friends, welcome to another episode of Schnozzcast. This is Bob, joined by my highfalutin co-hosts, Cory, Nick, and Todd. Special episode tonight.
Oh, it is?
So excited. I can't even wait to tell you about it.
Woo!
So we're going to pull down that music all the way down to the bottom, to the basement. There it goes. Cory, how are you?
Oh, hey. And how are you, sir?
Oh, hey, I am well.
You can... No.
Oh, hey.
No.
Oh, hey.
Stop that.
Oh, hey.
Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited tonight.
I was until that just happened.
Oh, hey.
The daggers he's shooting me from across that table. Well, it's like we just fell in love.
If you could only feel my dick right now.
Daggers again. Dick daggers from across the table from Cory.
Nick, can we get a Harry Carey? Oh, hey.
Oh, hi.
There we go.
Hi, Dorb.
Todd, how are you?
Uber Snoogerlugen.
Gesundheit.
Todd, it looks like we're having some problem with the audio. How are you?
Uber Snoogernugen.
I'm not. I was trying to figure out how are we going to kick this episode off and ensure a chance of success. And
We just tanked that.
I didn't know it. That was it.
If your great uncle or aunt was Swedish, don't take offense to that.
Yeah.
Todd just said. We apologize in advance.
I'm not allowed to say mighty anymore, so
We had a bunch of followers in Sweden. They're all gone now.
Hold on. It's not that you're not allowed to say mighty anymore. You just
it was frowned upon.
have a pretty thin skin about us making fun of you for saying mighty a lot. That's all.
Ooh, thin skin.
That's all.
When you get older, your
called
skin
foreskin.
tends to thin up.
Thin
It's
dick
called
skin.
foreskin TT.
That's called thin dick
It's
skin.
foreskin TT.
In your case, it might be three skin, but that's all right.
Oh,
That's all right.
the old 3 dick skin joke.
Hey, if you're new to the podcast, welcome. Please join us here every week. We release new episodes on Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
Exactly.
If you can't wait, yes, 100% exactly.
I think they were both. Well, I know mine was.
I saw yours. I know mine was too.
All right.
That shit was late. 10:02.
No,
Yeah. You're 3 hours behind, so it's totally understandable. But for the rest of you, if you can't wait till then and you want to go back and you want to listen to episodes, let's say starting with 1 or episodes that end in the number 3, you can find us out in the streaming services, out on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify, or anywhere else where you get a podcast. You can also follow us on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube at Schnozzcast. That's SCHNOZZ cast. Doesn't really matter because you're here now, and that means you knew how to type it. You can also email us at schnozzcast@gmail.com, or you can call or text us at 618-SHOCKER.
That's the new thing, huh?
That is the new... Yeah.
That's catching on with you, Nick.
I mean, I have done it for 2 weeks in a row.
I love it.
Yeah.
Just
Next week, I'm going to be like, you can email us at schnozzcast@gmail.com.
Don't be mad.
No one's mad, buddy. We love you.
That's what we should do. Let's just switch. I'm going to start using this mic over here.
Do it.
No,
You
just
start-
move your chair. Keep your mic over there, but shout it from that chair.
Oh, I love it. It
this
actually
entire
bounces
podcast
off,
just sounds
sound bounces off my freaking turret above me.
This entire podcast
Love
just sounds like these guys are shouting into the microphones at a distance.
Did Todd just reference his own turret?
I did.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
The echo is awesome.
Let's ride that hard, Todd, into the airing of grievances.
Word.
And now we come to the airing of grievances. And another thing. Happy?
Yes.
All right.
Very happy. Very
Which
happy.
hang on,
Yeah.
Todd. I have a bit of a grievance myself now.
Ooh.
If you don't mind, obviously you'll get your time
This
still.
is the right segment to
There's
listen.
no time. This isn't time. This isn't 90-second grievances.
That's funny.
So, so all the work that we have put into these drops, and you're so excited when they are made, but yet you hate using them.
I hate using that one.
Why?
He hates using anything that's him.
Yeah.
Because
Because I did that just because we needed one, and it
Yeah.
sucks. So I'm waiting. I
doesn't suck.
asked for a new one.
I'm working on it.
I didn't get it because it was put to the back.
But I did a better one.
In
You
favor,
didn't play
in
that
favor,
today either.
In favor
Can you
of
play
doing
the new one? Play the new one.
Hold on.
Play the new one.
Hold on. It was
What do you mean it did?
shelved to the back burner in favor of doing an updated theme for TT's TikToks, which we're not doing today, which we didn't do last week. So we haven't played it at all yet. But it is there
Can we play
waiting
it?
for TikToks.
It could
Can
just
we play
be.
it?
No.
Why can't we play it?
Bad form.
It could just be me yelling in the background.
It likely is.
No, it could be me
TikTok.
going like this.
You kids in your complicated shoes.
And that could be the airing of grievances.
That's it. That's
Wait,
it.
do that one more time. Do that one more time.
Use kids in your complicated shoes.
Perfect.
And now
I'm snipping that out, and now I don't have to.
Send it to me. Hey,
And
send
so,
it to me.
and so
Send it
for
to me. I've been-
the record,
toiling.
for the record, see, Bob just got very excited about that. He even made us pause to make sure he could get a clean audio cut of that drop.
100%.
And I guarantee, maybe not that next episode,
Yeah.
the following episode, we're gonna come to airing of grievances,
Yep.
and the drop is not gonna be played, and someone's gonna say, "Hey, play the drop." Bob's gonna,
That is not true.
No, that drop is going to be incorporated into the phenomenal production that I'll be putting together. I told Bob today, I'm going to fall on the sword. I got TT's TikToks done because I have mad respect. I have mad respect for TT. And so I'm like,
That's not what I heard.
hanging.
That is not what I heard.
He did nurse for a long
well,
time.
Todd, I appreciate it, buddy.
I feel like there was a trademarked phrase that was introduced today. Let me see. It was TAFTTT.
No,
But wait. If Bob would play the intro that I shipped him today, TT, the last bit of that is nothing but props. Nothing but props.
When he says the last bit, that means
Yeah.
the drop is a whole. It's 60 seconds. He's talking about the last 3 seconds of a 60-second drop.
I was gonna say, so unfortunately, we're never gonna hear it because Bob doesn't like to play anything more than 10 seconds.
I have always played it from start to finish. The
first time.
After
Yeah.
that,
The first time
it's
we get
fair
the whole
game for me to
thing.
cut it off.
Exactly.
When I find it funny to cut it off.
It is nothing but props.
Yeah.
If we were doing TikToks, I would.
And to come back, he doesn't like any. He's too under the microscope for himself. Like he doesn't like anything. He's like I did this. Nah, someone else do it. Someone else do it. If someone else does it, I'll play it. Like, but he
That's
doesn't.
not
like,
my job.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not my job. Todd Dillon.
Listen here, everybody listen.
Todd Dillon
I'm-
has one job.
I'm the director of this show. That is my job.
That's almost good Cleveland. Almost.
Todd can do a way better job at creating those drops than I can. Who am I to pretend that my voice alone is good and better than anything Todd could come up with?
Todd, I don't
Actually,
know why.
but the better
say
thing
that.
though is actually Nick's drop that you called out that we should have. I need that right away because that will be the anchor of the work that I've been putting.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you tomorrow. I'll put it up in the
That
Google Drive
works.
and I'll send it to you.
That works. You will have draft 1 of the airing of
Don't
grievances
Don't overpromise
within
and underdeliver.
within the
Todd.
next 18 months.
Now flip that bitch around. Under promise and over deliver. Tell me I'll have it sometime in the next 6 weeks, and then send
I
it
said
to me
18
tomorrow.
months. I actually
That's
said
fine.
18 months. But
That's fine. And then send it to you tomorrow.
It's just gonna be a techno riff with me yelling. In the
It's gonna
background.
be the same.
Exactly.
You kids and your complicated shoes. He's like, they're on to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to redo this whole operation.
He's like, you know how much I paid for that song?
Yeah.
And you would
I
think,
know.
Nick, the two guys that work in IT that can't come up with a very simple auto-tuned version of anything.
I love how Corey's like, oh, if it had anything to do with
See,
computers
hey,
whatsoever.
Cory, I
you
can't
guys
believe
should
you're
be
hating on
experts.
me when you haven't heard the new long
Todd,
version.
I am not falling
of
for your
TT's
chicanery.
TikToks.
We don't if we unless we
It's
have TikToks,
badass.
I'm not playing it.
I will
telling
say.
you.
I will say
I'm
this
telling you.
to play devil's advocate. Each one of us have given some sort of intentionally given some sort of audio content for a push button. Corey's the only one
Yes.
who's not intentionally given anything.
That's correct.
And I feel like this is an untapped resource, my friend.
Is it though?
I can see the hamster wheel going.
Exactly.
he's
Hey
just-
Nick,
he's
can you imitate
bored.
a slow moving hamster wheel, like the slowest of slow hamsters? That's it.
Yeah.
You guys haven't even asked him about my shirt.
Yeah, why are you wearing that 2 weeks in a row? That's what I want to know.
I think that's the most fabulous shirt ever.
I really love hot moms.
He loves it that much.
No, Jack gave me this shirt.
Wow. Hopefully that wasn't when you were making that inappropriate joke that you said earlier about
Well, that is
that's
between that is
off air
off-air comment. Off-air comment.
So
Yeah.
I have to say something, Bob.
Yeah.
If I could, hopefully this will come up in existential questions, but if I could hug Jack right now, I would, because that is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah. Anything
That's the perfect shirt.
anything to help out the podcast is what he said.
Well, what kind of creeps me out is if he's just blindly like ordering something from your wish list, then I'll be like, okay, all right, I get it. But it would imply that Jack thinks either Lori or his own mother are hot moms.
No, he didn't buy it for himself.
It could just be a statement on love for hot moms.
Exactly,
in
could be a
general.
statement of his dad's taste.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, Bob.
I hope he doesn't know his dad's taste.
No, he's seen it for 30 some odd years.
Stop that.
I'm done. I'm done with the.
Are you done?
with the
Okay.
family jokes?
Yeah, no, I feel like you're not. But that's all right.
I'm glad you did, because I was kind of thinking that myself, but
Yeah,
I was like, I probably shouldn't say anything.
All right, I feel like we did this already, but fuck you guys, we're doing it again. And now we come to the airing of grievances. And another thing. All right, Todd,
I love it.
take us away into grievance land.
Grievance land, back to traveling, back on the planes. Hey, motherfuckers. And I'm talking to you motherfuckers sitting at the back of the bus. I wish you were sitting up in front of the bus with me, but you're not. So don't put your fucking bags in my overhead bin. Go to your seat, and if your shit is full, ask the flight attendant. See how I'm down with the new times? No stewardess. You ask the flight attendant, check that bitch. Don't put your bag over my seat. I earned it, you didn't. So please, if you're at the back of the bus, take your bag to the back of the bus. And if that shit's full, ask them to check that. Because guess what? Last on, first off, dumbass. Don't steal my spot. I paid good money for my spot. And I see it all. You get a question, Bob?
No.
So-
No, your camera keeps freezing up a little bit. That's all.
We should be living in a
I don't want to
society
freeze.
without classes.
Hey, all I'm saying is this. There's spots above every seat in every row for your stuff, except for the people who get gamed next to the exit rows where there's emergency equipment in there and you got to bring nothing or something. But at the end of the day,
Exactly. What about those people, Todd?
those people, again, push back on the people in the back of the bus. If you're in row 37F, you paid like $17 for your ticket. And if your bag's not going to make it on, it's not going to make it on.
Or how about go ahead.
Yes. So I'm like, so don't put your shit in row 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take your shit back to where your seat is, please. Please, please, please.
Have you ever
And
have you ever seen somebody walk past the overhead bin for rows 1 through 5 and stick something in there and then continue to walk to the back of the plane?
Yes. 1,000% I have. Especially when they have those fucked up suitcases that are in between the big and the size that barely fit. You know there's that category of suitcase that like if it's a giant jumbo jet it fits in, but if it's anything smaller than that, you're like, it's like, nah, it's not fitting. There's people who still have that genre of suitcase, and they always they're like, I can still carry on. I'm just driving in the first class because those guys don't. They just hang your jackets up. Fuck you. Take your shit back to the back of the fucking bus.
Who was that guy?
Why does that guy have a lisp?
Who is that guy? That lisping air passenger. Who is that guy? What is his name?
Because I heard him talking on his way back to the back of the bus.
What's his name?
Sweetie, I'm in row 32F.
What's his name?
Leonard. I think it's Leonard.
Leonard.
I don't know what his name
Leonard
is.
Stickle.
That sounds like a Steven to me.
Really?
Hey,
Yeah.
What's Steven's last name?
listen. I'm not trying to hate on anybody for
Stupenheim?
limps, or other things. My ask is this. If you sit at the back of the bus, put your shit at the back of the bus. If there's no room at the back of the bus, check your shit.
Yeah, how about
Thank you.
How about Jerry Seinfeld used to say that people that stand on the moving walkways like it's a theme park ride?
Oh, dude, you're stealing another grievance. I got all manner of travel grievances.
boy.
Don't you and your wife hold hands and walk at -1 mile per hour down the moving fucking aisle, and then I gotta fucking go, excuse me, and then you give me the fucking stink eye like I'm the asshole when it says clearly walk side, fucking lazy bitch side.
Stand to the left, walk to the right.
Yes.
Yeah, like you said, he's like, it's a conveyance. It's not a ride.
Exactly. No, people do that all the time. Then they freaking roll up there and then they stand and they hold hands and block off the whole fucking thing because the rest of the world doesn't exist.
Yeah, as if, instead of making us get to our flight even faster than we can walk, we can be even lazier than we want to be right now because we can just stand.
Exactly.
Yeah, I enjoy like briskly walking on that moving walkway and watching the people who decided not to take that walkway and then like going past that.
So you can gauge how much quicker you're getting to the gate. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
I think he said too, we'd think that we've advanced as a society and we've gotten to the point really without classes until you see one of those cart people come around. Move out of the way, everyone. Cart people coming through. He's like, if you're too fat, sloppy, or lazy to be able to walk to your gate, maybe air travel isn't something you should be doing.
Please don't sue us,
like I
Jerry
said,
Seinfeld.
Yeah, like I said, it's funny. The guy who's never seen any movie or TV show ever is quoting Seinfeld.
Are you new?
Todd.
There's been 190 episodes of Seinfeld quotes.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of
I
them.
love it.
But
I've never met Nick before. One of these days, I hope to meet him in person.
I heard Todd's a tall man.
I am much taller than Cory.
Striking man. Powerful man. Yes.
I remember I said to Bob, I can't remember from last time Todd visited. I said, but is he taller than
Put on some height.
I said, is he taller than me? And Bob's like, no. I said,
Just taller than Cory.
The height war between Cory and Todd was really the only focus there. But I think
it was settled. It was settled the last time I was in town. That's why TT's all quiet and frozen on my screen.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out something with the recording here.
How convenient. There was a heated back-to-back.
I think that's a great grievance, though, because essentially anyone out in your life, as you go from place to place, job to job, errand to errand, store to store, who's acting as though they're the only people on the earth, right? And whether it's old Sunday drivers, whether it's young lovers, basically shutting out the world and blocking people from entering the store or moving down the aisle. Those are the people that I can't stand. I'm like, how do I get around this? And I get a great sense of satisfaction with, basically shoving my way past them.
Yeah, like the turning lane slow mergers when you're going 50, and they're like, tick, 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 and they're like, and they come right into your lane at like 4 miles an hour, and you have to slam on the brakes.
I can't
drives
stand
me
that.
insane.
But I think I'm an aggressive driver. I think I've been told that by my kids. Like I will be like pushing you to like, no, you're going 67. The speed limit is 70. Why are you in the left lane?
Oh,
get the fuck over.
Well, actually, I have a new traffic that's even worse than that. If you're merging onto a highway that's 70 miles per hour, and then dipshits try and they drive 47 the whole way up the ramp, and then actually merge into the right lane at that 48 miles per hour, knowing that it's a 70 mile per hour.
Yeah, the ramp.
So you're like stuck behind them going, and there's always a truck who's got a heavy load who can only go whatever the minimum speed limit is. And you're like, we're going to get crushed if you don't speed up, motherfucker. This is a 70 mile per hour zone.
All right, let's do a little existential question.
Hey guys, this installment of Nick's Existential Question of the Week is going to be a little bit different than it typically is. We're going to go around the room. Each one of our fantastic members of the show have put a little feather of a question in their hat, and they're going to read it off to us. Also, part of this segment is I think we can piggy it back into this kind of tail it into this segment of
Piggy tail it?
Whatever
Yeah, sure.
you just said. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
We could do that.
of lightning round, unless you want to.
Nope, we could totally do that.
Yeah. So my I guess my portion of this will be to take a back seat and to enjoy some of these questions and also answer. But I'll do the lightning round thing, I guess, at the end if that's cool.
Excellent, sir. Todd Dillon,
Yes, sir.
why don't you go ahead? Give us a question here of the existential variety.
There's two juicy ones.
Wait, this is like when he does his sports. He's like, sweet. Anyway,
No, I felt like he was an old samurai stroking his goatee, like when he said that.
whoa.
Yes.
Oh, a question you
He takes
ask.
it's a long Fu Manchu. And he's like,
Yeah. A question
because
you
they
ask
were-
is so serious.
I was vacillating on two of the questions that were posed to me.
I love it, Todd. I
Oh.
love it when Todd vacillates.
Yeah.
Can I tell you which two they were, and then
I just
pick
kinda
my
gagged
pick?
a little
No, you can't. Pick one and let's fucking go.
Okay. Then I'll take the layup.
Sweet.
If you had 3 wishes, but they had to be granted for other people, what would you wish for them?
So three wishes, but not for you,
Yeah.
for somebody else.
Yes.
Clarifying question.
Yes, sir.
Do they have to be the same person? It could be 3 separate people for one person.
That's my clarifying question.
No,
That's
this
what
is
mine
your
is.
Your
question.
question.
You can't.
Yeah, that's why I
You're
picked
not
it.
allowed.
Wait a minute.
We covered this already.
You're not allowed to have clarifying questions on your own question.
You set the terms.
You fuckers. Yes. Then the answer is yes.
All right.
You
So,
guys tricked
Todd.
me.
Hey, Todd. Yes, Todd.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask a question, Todd.
Yes.
So about this question, Todd.
I thought it was going to be the question that I answered.
No, it's your question.
It's your question.
I mean, you are going to answer, but we're all going to answer. You're throwing it to the group.
Yes.
But you set the terms of the question. Any clarifications come from you.
Perfect. Then perfect. This works
So
out.
my
This works out even-
clarifying-
this works out even better. So I expect them, and I'll go last.
My clarifying question is this:
Yes.
Are there wishing for more wishes?
No.
Clarifying question. Do these people can these people have to be alive? Can I wish for things for dead people?
Yes.
That is a common one.
Like for them to not have died?
I was saying, can they come back to life?
That's a
clarifying
wish.
question, Todd.
That's a wish.
Clarifying question. Can I wish them back to life?
Yes, but for a defined period.
Interesting.
A lifetime.
Defined.
A lifetime.
Not a lifetime. A lifetime is not a
defined.
defined period.
It is.
No, it is not.
Defined. You can't tell when someone's gonna.
Okay,
Exactly.
200 years. Is that a defined
Yeah,
period?
you can do that. Yes, 200 years is a defined term. Yes.
Okay.
You can do that.
Got it.
Even though the
Just
Earth's only going to be around for about 17 more, bitch.
Just trying to clarify.
You're fucking living vicariously. This motherfucker's on fire. Did you hear about the fucking Great Glacier? That motherfucker's getting ready to drop
Are we
down.
still on the wishes question?
Nope. We're starting to stray a little bit. This is where we got to pull the reins back on the horse. and say,
All right.
I'm answering this question.
You said you're going last, right? So that means that
I'm going last, and
Cory
yes,
and I got-
that's I was,
okay.
And since you fucking fuckers played the switcheroo on me, I'm still sticking with the question I picked.
Okay. All
So I'm
right.
just answering your clarifying questions. So
I'll
yes,
go first.
and by people. But wait, Bob, you asked a question that I didn't address yet because you did it and you giggle bushed.
Ooh.
Yes, people could be more than one person. So it could be people with similar thoughts, similar accents, similar looks, similar builds.
Okay,
so you
hold
could
on.
wish
You
all
did
fat
answer
people to
that
be
question.
skinny.
Now you are throwing everything into a loop because now I have
I-
more clarifying questions
I-
based on what you just said.
I think someone has tasted his own medicine and
I
it
think
is
so.
bitter.
It's a big
Go.
pill. I can go if you want.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Tell me.
All
Wait,
right.
hey, should I restate the question for you?
No, please don't. So if I had 3
Wait,
wishes,
Bob.
fuck yeah.
If you had 3 wishes, but they had to be granted
Can
for
I mute his
other
mic and
people,
answer the question anyway? Okay.
what would you wish for?
So I would wish for Lori to lose every allergy she's got. Second wish, I would wish for a little bit of extra height for Todd Dillon. And third wish, I'd wish for even more height for Cory.
Wow.
Saw that one coming.
But pushing him, qualifying question.
Yeah.
But pushing him ahead of Todd Dillon or just more height than he
No,
already had?
but
He's already shorter than
it puts
me.
Cory height-wise as the victor.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Bullshit wish, but
some would be really
Glad
tall
that-
then because I'm already the victor in that.
Well, yeah, double victor. Yeah.
I'm double victor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go next.
yes, please.
Okay. Since I'm now next, I wish to give Lori all back her allergies,
You son of a bitch!
and I wish to
And
take
make
away
sure, make Cory shorter.
take away the height from Todd and Cory to where they're even shorter than they are now.
This is not
Perfect.
going as I expected.
Lori's
world
gonna
peace.
Lori's gonna have more allergies than she has now.
She'd be allergic to air,
Nick,
dust,
and
mites.
bring it home with world peace, dude. Just freaking slam dunk that fucker right through the earth. So far, all is right in the world.
Wow.
Well, everything's at least the same.
Cory, I think you're up.
No, what's the third wish?
No, that's
That was you got
I
to
think
take
you took your world peace idea.
no, because
he had to take away the height from me and
and Todd.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. He melded it. It sounded like one
two
sentence.
separate-
Okay.
Yeah.
Those
All
are
right.
three people.
You
Right.
goofy
Gotcha.
bitch. Why didn't you group that together?
All right.
Because I'm a goofy bitch, obviously. So I don't know how else to answer that.
I guess I'm going to be the only nice one here. And I would wish that my three best friends, Bob, Nick, and Todd, had 3 wishes they could use on their own.
That's wishing for more wishes. That's not allowed.
Yeah, that is
That's
not
not
allowed.
that's not wishing for
No, that
more
was
wishes for
clear.
me. No.
The
No,
clarifying question was,
you guys saying it's not allowed.
can you wish for more
Cory,
wishes? And the
your
answer
wish
was
is
no.
granted. Cory,
Thank you, Todd. Thank
Cory,
you.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Cory,
Okay,
solid
hold on.
wish.
Bob in
Thank you.
Bob in post for semantics reasons. In post,
Yes.
can you take a look
Yep.
at the part and snippet where I asked, because the nature of the question is wishing for a wish that is for someone else, correct? This was the nature of the question.
Yep.
I specifically said, can we wish for more wishes? So
remember
these
that.
more wishes would be for this other
You want me to
person.
snip that out and like put it right here?
I didn't
Right.
understand
so that
the question.
people can understand how
when-
Todd is
and
going
there's
no
back
clarity
and
to your
he's-
question.
And he said no.
Yes, I could do
Because the nature of the question, we have nothing to do with wishes for ourselves. These are for other people.
that. That is right.
We said, can we
true.
wish for more wishes, ergo for these other people?
Correct.
Cory just wished for more wishes for other people.
Which
and
was-
Todd
yes.
said, because you guys agree with it, I'll allow it now. But
I'll allow it.
he's in
That's
charge
what he
of,
said.
He's in charge of the question, so he does have that right.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
But you did contradict yourself. So.
Yeah, which will be
Success.
listed right here in post.
Jeez, maybe I should run for office. I'll be
Have it ready next week.
so.
Todd,
Wish
you
number
last
1
one?
granted, Cory. Thank you very much.
So doesn't that
You're welcome.
doesn't that mean that Cory now has to think of 9 wishes?
No, because
No.
I gave the wishes to you
Yeah,
guys.
there are wishes.
But the question
Yeah,
is
they're
that
out
he has
there.
to pick
But so
the
far,
wishes
the
for other people.
segment's not long enough for you to get your 3 wishes. So,
No, he has to pick the wishes
well, it's
for other
not
people.
90-second
And now there's
existential
9 wishes for his
Fuck's
friends.
sake.
question exchange. But yes, he spawned many more questions. So number 2 to you, Cory. Thank you.
You're welcome.
God.
Todd, you're up. You're the last one.
No, wait. Cory only gave 1 wish. That was
No, not true.
He individualized the wishes of wishes.
See, that's the mistake I made with Nick's answer is that it sounds like it's one sentence, but it's still covering 3
Yeah,
people,
there
and
was-
therefore it's 3
Gotcha.
wishes.
Correct.
What kind of snake
Gotcha.
oil show is this?
I know. Somebody should ask that clarifying question. And I should have been allowed to ask clarifying questions at the beginning, it feels
Stop beating around the bush and get to your shit.
like. All right, well, here
Are
it
you
is.
going to ask yourself a clarifying question right now?
No.
I think I tried to do that earlier.
My wishes are this. I wish that all people.
Take your time, Todd.
It's an audio podcast.
I know. Hang on. You want to be thoughtful.
You've only had 20 minutes to think about the answer here. That's fine.
Yeah, but I had to regulate all you dipshits'
I feel like we're doing our own
and figure out if
regulation.
I'm making like literally if there's more people in the group of people I name, I want to make sure that I don't lose all my wishes because of the fact that you guys all individualize it.
Stalling.
I would like for all people, my 3 wishes for other people are that all people become educated. Number 1, all people.
No. There's no. Specifically, the question is
3 people.
Hey, Bob, why are you telling me about the question that
you're right.
I was in charge of?
Sorry.
And by the way, the letter of the word was.
You have a history of breaking your own rules, so I just thought it.
This is why you just can't give everyone power.
If you had 3 wishes, but they had to be granted to other people, not other persons, what would you wish for? Other people.
Man.
All right, so go to your second one.
Well played, Todd.
Yeah, congratulations on the first time in this question that you're right.
Thank you. So
I'll take it.
I'll say he didn't deny it. That's for sure.
Yeah. I wish for all people to find common ground and love one another. And then my last one is, even though I think it's a little bit impossible because of the way that things are kind of orchestrated, but besides education and goodwill, I think I'd like everybody to have like at least another 10 years of prosperity and goodwill for everybody.
I feel like you said goodwill and prosperity.
Yeah, like 3 times.
And people, like 3 times. And he's like, those are all my questions. And people and prosperity and goodwill.
And prosperity.
He's like,
Well, because I'm trying not to be controversial.
did I do it right,
Trying to
Dad?
love on people. It's love.
I feel like
That's why I picked the question.
We should listen to We Are the World now.
I feel like we just did.
Huh? That was another wish, but I only got 3 of them to give, bitch.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That was wish number 17.
I couldn't decide
You said
if
I couldn't give more wishes.
Couldn't decide if I wanted to use the entire world to listen to We Are the People, or give everyone prosperity and health.
Yeah.
We should have gone with We Are the World. Tom.
And prosperity.
Yeah.
All right.
Cory, you got a
Sweet.
question?
I do.
All right.
If you guys could swap yourself out with any animal, what animal would that be? And why? I have my answer if you guys want.
Is it going to be
first?
Is it going to be a dog?
I was thinking stallion, actually.
It would be a sea otter.
Why?
Dude, you get to float around in the water all day long. You have a little pocket in your belly for your favorite rock, and you eat shrimp all day long.
Do you understand how many predators would eat you immediately? You would be the slowest sea otter in the world.
That's fine.
Hey, you see, that's where a clarifying question comes in. He's the most powerful sea otter in the history of sea otters.
I mean, sea otters are
maybe
pretty
you might
lazy,
survive a little
and
bit longer.
they seem to make it just fine.
And I could breathe underwater.
What is the predator for sea otters?
Killer whale.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you
I don't know if that's true or
you'd be
not.
hoping
but-
for a sea otter in captivity then?
I mean,
I mean, there's a lot of things that would eat a sea otter, but a killer whale would eat a lot of things.
Not in captivity. It's not going to.
No, of course not.
Right.
I mean, I as much as that might suck, I don't want to be in sea otter jail my entire life, but
I feel like they get treated pretty well.
See, I'll be honest, I immediately thought of sea lion or like seal. But you're talking about lay on your back with a pouch, chilling all day, sea otter.
And every time you see videos of them, they're just floating along in the water and eating shrimp. So yeah, I'd be more than okay with that.
Okay.
And then I guess to Bob's point, yes, if I was in captivity, people do love them to shreds. So.
Oh, they fucking love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always throwing them.
Yeah, to have groups of people come and be like, oh my God, look how cute he is. I mean, that happens a lot now, but it would happen a lot more if I was a sea otter in captivity.
if the Cory Schnozzcast sea otter was on display at the zoo. Okay.
I'm ready.
Go ahead, Todd.
I'd be an alligator.
And why, sir?
Because first, you want to be an apex predator. That way there's nothing preying on you. B, you can choose to be good when you want to be good, right? Alligators don't eat people unless they fuck with them. Then they get eaten. So I think alligator be perfect just because it's an apex predator. There are no preyers of alligators, and they live like a gazillion trillion years if left to themselves. In fact, they have no known expiration dates.
They're an invasive species.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Bob.
I think an eagle.
Wow, you want to be majestic, huh?
Honestly, as soon as you read the question, my mind went back to some sort of a YouTube video that I had seen where. So,
I was going to say, oh man, wow, this is getting weird.
So, there was a guy who was
Transformed into.
Oh, you haven't seen that one?
That's
That's amazing.
it's a classic YouTube video. Apparently.
Yeah, Josh F 276 on YouTube. Who?
What is going on?
I don't know what's going on either.
What
I'm
kind
like
of
confused.
owl eagle are you?
It was a guy who
That's
was
the sound
doing
of the
some-
eagle, Nick.
He was doing some hang gliding. What are the one where they're like out and they're basically laying on their belly, but they're holding onto the bar, and the bar's got wheels and
Yeah,
It's a hang glider.
Hang glider.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, I was right. And while he's going, there was literally an eagle that was flying like right in front of him for at least a minute, and then kind of fluttered back and then landed on the bar where his hands were.
Like the rungs.
Sure. And it just seemed to me like Todd said, you're sort of an apex predator, sort of the top of your food chain for, winged creatures. Feels like that would be a pretty good living. Be able to spot your food at quite a distance. I feel like I should use the term eagle eye here, but Corey's really gonna get on me.
No.
For like the rocket comment, for using some sort of a pun. So I
No.
don't want to do that, but yeah, I think that would be very, very cool. The gift of flight as an animal, I think that would be amazing.
Yeah.
So clarifying question.
Yeah.
You do not want to be a bald eagle. You just want to be an eagle.
I mean,
Golden eagle, in fact. You want to be a golden eagle, Bob. Much bigger
I
than
don't
a bald
know exactly
eagle.
how many different eagle.
There's a shit ton of them, but you want to be a
Yeah.
golden eagle.
Well, because
Sure.
my only thing was because if you talking about being an apex predator,
Yeah.
if you were to be a bald eagle, clearly at that point besides humans, you don't have many predators in the wild, but
Except
you
for
still gotta
golden
hunt for your
eagles.
food, you still gotta forage.
Golden eagles are way bigger than bald eagles. Bald eagles are kind of pussies in the kingdom of eagles.
stupid bald eagles.
Yeah, that's why they're bald.
But
Because golden eagles just snatch their freaking hair off, saying "bitch." Get on the porch.
I thought it was because they had white heads, but I guess you could be right, Todd.
Because golden eagles fucking rule the sky, bitch.
Todd's the oldest in the podcast. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. So that's my answer.
All right, very nice.
Nick,
Cool. Let's see here.
Excuse
I
me.
could be any animal. Probably a pterodactyl.
Now is
okay,
it-
okay.
Yeah.
Clarifying
That-
question.
Or a petrosaur.
Yeah, I guess dinosaurs would qualify as animals. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And I would eat
Why
the
not
sh-
a dragon?
and I would eat because they don't exist. And
There's no pterodactyls either.
but dragons never existed.
Well, so you say.
Okay. Well,
My clan says elsewise.
yeah. And I would eat the shit out of some fucking eagles.
That is true.
So hang on, clarifying question.
Yeah.
A pterodactyl in today's day and age as a pterodactyl?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I wouldn't live long. I wouldn't have anyone to mate with.
Sounds like a great choice then.
Yeah. And
Okay.
and I would it'd still be a big ass fucking pterodactyl in the sky.
For a very, very brief amount of time.
Yeah, because I would probably be captured as
I was
the
saying
only
how quick you'd be shot down.
yeah, on someone's wall.
You're gonna be another museum. You
Yeah.
just have skin, unlike all your other ancestors that are just bones.
Yes.
All right, are we down to me now? And
I
then
believe so.
lightning round.
I
Down to
believe
you.
so.
Okay. What would you do if you knew you had only 24 hours to live?
All the hookers and blow.
I feel like we've asked this question.
Corey's done. Have we?
I feel like we have, yeah.
I'll move on.
'Cause
Okay.
I feel like I've heard that answer before,
I
too.
neglected to run these by you and see if we'd asked them before, so I'll pick another one. and I feel like we haven't done this one. So
Okay.
and this should be a relatively well. Okay.
All right.
If you had to choose between,
Use your words.
I might want to go back to the other question though.
No, we already used it.
No. I got like
The other one I
got
haven't
like
read.
five. I got 5 here.
Okay. Well, you
One
can
of
just
them
keep
Todd
looking
did.
at them. It's not going to change them. So
Yep.
you just either read it or don't.
Stop pressuring me.
Just staring at a screen.
This is a better.
They're going to
question.
change. They're going to change.
What if you could do one thing so well that you could be famous for it, and what would that one thing be?
Okay.
I don't like that grunt from Todd.
No.
I don't care
I got
for
my
that
answer.
question. Okay.
No, I got it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go.
Oh, yeah, it's my turn.
You just said I got it.
I do.
Then
Let's
That's
hear
what
it.
you're with. Sweet. Okay.
I'm ready. Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, my God.
Todd, I am ready.
Yes. You ready?
I'm ready to move on to somebody else if you don't tell us what the fuck you're going to do.
No, I have it. Because originally I was very shallow at first. I'm like, well, maybe it'd be great to be the greatest love maker of all time. I mean, that would be really, really cool. But you know what? Because I'm in the giving mood, and again, I really like that question about like if you can make 3 wishes for other folks. I'd be the greatest songwriter of all time because I think music moves people. And if I could do something that made me famous, I'd be a famous songwriter so that I could move and inspire people.
You somehow made that sound really creepy. But that's awesome.
I think I think you actually writing the lyrics to the songs you're singing would be an improvement rather than just singing what you think are the lyrics to other songs.
I think
the
it'd be a
world would
talent
be
that would
better.
up level me on many levels. Exactly.
Now,
Yes.
you do realize that you'd be that guy whose lyrics other people are continuously butchering for years, right?
No, but like I said, if again, that's you guys, you know who's my favorite musician of all time, even though Nick hates on him.
Garth Brooks.
No, Prince. And I actually recently was once again just amazed at the number of hits that were made by other people that he wrote. And I think that is at the end of the day, when you measure someone's kind of influence, he was an amazing musician. And as much, I think if the question had been like, if you could have one occupation, I think I'd love to be a rock star. That's like, it has longevity. And as much as I love sport, there's not longevity necessarily built into it or health, but I'm like, being a musician with longevity would be awesome. And actually true, the ones that live beyond their guitar playing or keyboard playing or drumming are people who write songs that move people. So that's why I picked it.
Okay.
Cory?
If I could be the greatest at anything, is the question?
What if you could do one thing so well that you could be famous for it? What would you do?
Play in the NHL.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. To take over the great one spot, that'd be...
Is he still the bar to reach for? It's not
Yes,
like Connor
he
McDavid.
is.
Yeah,
It's-
no, he's
it's
No,
still Gretzky.
him.
it's still
It is still
Gretzky.
Gretzky.
You think
Yeah.
that it'll always be him?
Not always. I don't think it always, but I mean, I think a couple people. I think
Yeah.
Sidney Crosby had hopes of being better
Yeah.
at one point, but he didn't do it. Mario Lemieux is arguably freaking. Yeah, I mean, shit. Mario's like freaking Brady, right? He played for 8,000 years and was really, really good.
But they're comparable but Gretzky and Lemieux also played in the same era. Like talking about the newest and well, even Ovechkin now is almost old as balls, but I think Ovechkin is probably the closest to Gretzky in the modern day.
I disagree with that. I think Lemieux played in the same era and still played longer. I disagree.
It doesn't matter about who played longer. It's stats wise and all that. Ovechkin surpassed Lemieux years ago. But that being said, I think it's going to be very, very hard for people to reach a Gretzky level, only because of you'll have great goal scorers here. You'll have guys that are their assists are through the roof. It's finding that person that's the all-around player.
Full package. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. LeBron will never be Jordan. LeBron is the greatest player of our era right now, but he's not Jordan. So
Yeah,
I agree with you there. And the funny thing is we can debate who number 2 is, but like I think Gretzky's the bar for the foreseeable.
Most definitely. And yeah, so that to quote Todd, at the end of the day, that would be my biggest greatest pick would be to be above Gretzky in the NHL.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
But actually, that wasn't the question.
What? Hold on. I was my
if
question.
you could do a thing so well that you would be famous.
Yeah.
Everybody that we named was famous, but they were not Gretzky. And like I said, because my crazy anti was gonna be like, so you make it to the NHL, you're the number 1 draft pick, you're the best thing since sliced toast, and then you Tony Mandarich out like 3 weeks in. That dude's still famous. He was very famous. So the question, I think you embellished on the question a bit.
I feel like you guys are using this as a catalyst to talk about sports and what team members you like the most, because not a lot of this time was focused on the question at all.
Exactly.
Well, when did he leave the NHL? Well, he left back at no, that doesn't matter. It's the question.
Can you repeat the question, Bob? Repeat the question.
What if you could do one thing so well that you could be famous for it? What would you do?
Yeah, no one said the word hockey ever. You guys
Were
talking about players.
I did.
He was legit
play
about
for the
saying
NHL and then start talking about
player,
players.
But unseating the great one, that was not the question.
That was part of the being great at that part.
Yeah, Cory would be the greatest hockey player. So, all right, moving on. So, I mean, that's the long and the short of it, unless you want to talk about some more players.
That's it. This has gone on for so long. Did you answer this one already?
No.
Okay, all right. I lost track of who did it. So, Nick, sorry.
He's going to be the greatest naysayer ever.
Yeah, I'm already there. Yeah, no, I would be the greatest person that lives next to racists and punch them in the face. That's what I would do.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
We'd be neighbors.
I was saying, so you and Tyler can be neighbors.
Oh, wait,
Exactly.
what?
So I'd be a songwriter. I'd have you over to my house every day, Nick, and we'd drink mimosas on my back patio, and we'd have a great
And
time.
write songs about punching racists.
But
and me
Todd-
bailing you out.
But Todd,
Yeah.
I just said that I would live next door to racists and punch them in the face, and Cory said we'd be neighbors. So which one of us is the racist?
Oh, you'd be the only two in the
doesn't make
neighborhood
us
that
all
had that
racist.
commonality. Yeah,
It doesn't make us all racist, and we can all
your guys' neighborhood just really sucks.
Hold on.
I was going to ask. No, hold on a second. I can pick out 87 freaking neighborhoods on the Alabama shore that are freaking pretty awesome. That is chock full of racists that we can tell.
We'd be busy.
Exactly. Writing songs.
Writing songs and punching racists.
Exactly.
I don't think it's going to work for an episode title, fellas.
Writing songs and punching racists.
Exactly.
It could be the name of a country song, though.
It
Exactly.
probably already is.
Writing
And if I was
songs
talented,
and
I'd write it.
punching racists. Yeah, exactly.
I think I would. I would want to be. I would want to be. Do something I would do so well I'd be famous for would be to have some of the skills that I currently don't have, some of the analytical skills, like an Elon Musk level guy who can literally just sort of think his way out of a problem and use it to benefit like mankind. I can't remember the name of the kid. Do you remember
Billy.
So the mountain of like fullerton garbage in the ocean that's the size 1.5 times the size of Texas. There was a kid in the news who he's like, you know what? I got a solution for this shit. And he built this machine that literally like kind of crawls through and like eats all the garbage there and sort of recycles it, or I can't remember the name of the, but that's the sort of, you could say for the ecology, you could say for really just for humankind, like something where I had the analytical skills to be able to look at a problem and just kind of think my way through it to the point where, guys like Elon Musk are people like why didn't anybody else think of that? Why did it all of a sudden Elon Musk has come up with these ideas that no one else has had? Is it an unlimited amount of funds, or is it?
No, I would argue two things.
Okay.
I would argue one, what inspired you? Again, it's nurture as well. There's nurture in that nature. What are you curious about? Because ultimately, the guy who invented the thing that eats the shit off the ocean, Elon Musk didn't do it, and he wouldn't have the capacity to. His mind is lent towards something else.
Yeah.
But isn't that what
But I'm saying just so curiosity might be I think if you could be famous for being curious, I think that is every inventor ever, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Curiosity, and you pick your discipline, because Elon Musk and Henry Ford are both game changers in the world, but very, very different in the way that they approach and think about things, and not just because they came before or after one another.
Yeah, and I don't even think with them it's always that invention is the child of necessity. I think that they think outside the box.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. I feel like that's not one of my strengths. So but to do that so well that you became famous for it. I mean, that's Henry Ford, Elon Musk, those types of guys. That's the one thing that they did do so well that we all know their names.
Can I ask a question, Bob? This is what and this is, by the way, you say something that actually is inspiring to me.
Oh no.
How much time for us average people, and by the way, I consider myself average to sub-average, but I would say, how much time do you spend every day? But how much time do you spend every day thinking about the problems and again, don't try and boil to use the term that's used a lot in business, don't try and boil the ocean, but what time do you set aside to think about solving your problems of the day, and how much time do you spend on it? If you don't set aside an hour every day to innovate, then how can you? It's like winning the lottery without buying a lottery ticket. I mean, ultimately,
hold on. I'm getting some PTSD now, because I did work for you a number of different times over the last 20 some years, and now I'm getting like how are you managing your time well, Bob? I'm getting that.
No. But
PTSD thing.
But what I was saying is, based on your wish, you wish that you could change the world. How many hours a day do you take time to think about how you might change the world, given what you know right now?
I don't know where you're going.
That's the same thing that Elon Musk. That's the only thing that Elon Musk.
No, but this is an existential question in which I could suddenly be able to do something so well that I would be famous for it. Not
correct.
Bob, how are you actually going to do that?
No, but my argument is actually your existential question answer is a thing that you could do. You have the capacity to do it, and so I think
that's what I'm saying.
Awesome
I don't
that you
have
want
the
to be
capacity
famous
to do
doing
that. It's the analytical skill. No, I do not. I am at my age. I am well aware of what I can.
Oh my God! Now you're truly older than me. So at your age, you're an old dog who can't be taught new tricks.
To some degree, I think that's true.
And Todd, I definitely agree with you there on a certain level of whatever you put your mind to, you can do and accomplish. Yeah. But there are certain other skills that guys like Elon Musk do possess. To be able to look at a math equation.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You do not know for a fact that he's innately smarter than you.
Let me finish. So there are certain things, such as looking at equations and things of that nature, that a guy like him can just look at and figure out instantly.
Bullshit. He's not looking at equations. That's the misnomer, Cory. People who are hold on a second, and I will say this with impunity. The Steve Jobs and Elon Musk's are not looking at equations or cryptographic information that you are unable to read. They are in tune more than the normal person is, and usually, quite honestly, they have the means to actually explore it and the time and the tutelage and mentorship to do that. The funny thing about Elon Musk that makes him really, really competent is the fact that he's on the autism spectrum. So he has a gift that is, for others, a handicap, that he's able to focus on a specific thing. But Elon Musk doesn't look at algorithm code any differently than a software engineer. In fact, I can show him many algorithms that he wouldn't be able to figure out. It's not, he doesn't, unless you know for sure that he's innately more capable than you, there's nothing that holds you back. And like I said, when people say like algorithms or formulas or these things, those people are not supernatural. That's the thing that holds the other people back. When people see on TV that a person can hack into a phone by doing a bunch of keystrokes on a computer screen. That's not real. And Elon Musk can't do it. He's a billionaire because, yes, he is brilliant. The beauty thing about his disability is he's able to singularly focus on the things that are important. And guess what? They seem to jive with the rhythm of where we are right now. But at the end of the day, I think all of us are capable of way more than we give ourselves time to. But many of us don't actually put in the work to get out what you would like to get. I mean, ultimately, I feel like I know Bob Reagan. I've worked with him before.
Well,
He has a greater capacity than he believes that he does around solving the world's woes. But I can tell you one thing, and if Bob's honest, he'll answer me this. How much time do you put in a day trying to if there's one thing that you could solve in the world, how much time do you put into thinking about how to solve it every day? And if the answer's, and then for most of us, and that's what we do, we I don't want to preach, and I'm going to get up my sandbox, but everybody wishes they win the lot. Most people who say I wish I won the lottery when they see that Joe Smith won $237 million, and I always ask the question, did you buy a lottery ticket? And they're like, well, no. Well, then you had no shot to win it. And so if you want to change the world and do great things, are you thinking about how to do that every day? And if you're not going to be able to do it. And it's not because Elon Musk is smarter than you. It's because you didn't put in the time.
guys, if you want to hear the end of this conversation, be on the lookout for the Splinter podcast that Todd and I are going to start, in which Todd makes me feel better and stronger and faster like the $6 Million Man. But in the meantime...
Everybody has talents. Everybody can change the world. We all don't put it, dude. Every day, I have signs all over about how much. I'm sorry.
I thought you were getting off your sandbox.
Yeah.
My soapbox. It was a soapbox. It's a soapbox.
Todd, I love you.
I'll step back. I'll step back off it.
Step back off. Get your shot ready. We're gonna close this episode out with a Schnozzcast shot, not a beer, a shot, and we will wait for you, as you so patiently waited for us.
All I have to say is, Bob, perhaps if you had tried a little harder.
Yeah, that was the whole. The thing I was thinking the entire time. There was.
I was going to say, but I don't like the fact
that
you put the
let's not start.
Elon Musk is not.
Elon Musk is not smarter than you.
Shots poured. Elon Musk is not. You're not Elon Musk's bitch. Musk's. He's not smarter than you.
Man, I would like to see it. Elon's musket.
He might not be as sober as me either.
Exactly. And plus, if he was smarter, he wouldn't got caught fucking boning his buddy's girl. Cheers.
Cheers.
Machu Picchu.
And with that, thanks everyone for attending. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time on Schnozzcast.